So your cylinder head bolts have pulled out the threads in the block on your Toyota. I'm Brian Essa from How To Automotive. I'm going to show you how to repair the first thing you need to do is you need to have this Time-Cert tool. It's a head bolt repair kit. Here is the part numbers for it if you guys want to interested in purchasing yourself. About this kit, you're going to have a pretty tough time repairing this, so you're definitely going to need a kit like this. The kit includes a special drill to drill the holes out, a tap to tap the holes out. It's going to come with a measuring tool to measure how far in and out your inserts are going to be. It comes with Loctite to Loctite the inserts back in, and all the alignment pins and bolts to mount the plates to keep everything nice and straight when you go to do this. And it also comes with a couple assortments of different inserts that you're going to use to install. It comes with the complete instruction guide, and as we do this job, I'm just basically going to follow these instructions step by step all the way through until the job is done. And I'll walk you through. We'll start at step 1 here. Measure the thread depth. The first step, and we're going to use this little tool that they supply, and we'll stick it into the block and measure until the top of the first thread. I've already done it, so basically what I do is I take the gauge and I put it on the side and let it scrape against the wall until you feel the first thread with the tool. And once you hit that, you take that measurement, and you can slide this little cross T up and down to stop right where your measurement is. So in this case, it looks to be right at 3 inches. This is the example they gave. So you're going to run that ruler down until it just touches the top of the thread, and then mark the mark on the top of the ruler. So one step you want to do is you want to blow out all oil, debris, whatever may have gone in the hole. You want these dry. So you want to take compressed air and blow these holes out completely. Make sure they're good and dry. Added protection before we start drilling and tapping into the thing. I took some packing tape and I taped over the block here. And the next step is we're going to put the plate on the guide pin, and we're going to drill out the holes that are in question. And in my case, it's the two here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do all 3 of these back 3 just as a precaution. I'm going to go ahead and put inserts in them. And so I went ahead and put packing tape on it, so that way the shavings don't fall down and go down into the drain ports and stuff like that. So step B wants us to mark the core drill, which is this drill bit here. So in step B, he wants us to take our initial readings that we got from the cylinder head, which in our case was exactly 3 inches from the top of the engine block to the first thread of the insert of the first thread. Now we're going to take the drill bit here, and it has these little notches, and we're going to measure from this notch our 3 inches, and then it says add an additional 25 millimeters, which basically 25 millimeters is 1 full inch. Basically, there's I believe almost 25 millimeters per inch. You're going to take your tool, and then the top ones right here, if you count 25 of those little notches, that'll be right about the 4-inch mark. So you're going to slide this up, and then once you get that, you're going to take it and line it up with your mark on the drill, and then with the Sharpie, mark your drill bit. So I've taken my measuring tool, measured from the notch right there, and my 3 inches plus the 25 additional millimeters that the instructions tell us to do, and made a mark with a Sharpie on the drill. So step C wants us to take the tap, the driver, and the drill that we had previously marked, and line up all the tips like this, level. And then take your Sharpie, and the mark that you made on the drill bit, you want to transfer that all the way across to the other 2 pieces here. So in my case, the marks will look like that. It's on the tap, it's right at the edge of the very bottom of the flange there. So just draw your line all the way across. Our next step is to take this plate here, and we're going to take our guide pin, alignment pin, and we're going to put it in the hole like this. So it's going to look like that. So your next step is to take the plate with the little dowel that you put in there. You're going to put it on the hole that you're in question that you're drilling out. Then you're going to take the alignment pin like this and slide it down and basically line up the hole that you're drilling here. And then we're going to take some bolts, and we're going to slide the alignment pin until it mounts into the hole like that. Then you're going to add the 2 bolts and bolt the plate down, and then you're going to pull the alignment pin out after it's bolted in. These bolts came with the kit. You're going to pull out the alignment pin out of the center, and you're going to insert your drill bit into the guide here, and you're going to start drilling until you get to that line that you made is lined up to the flush of the top of the guide here. And what you're going to drill, you know, a half inch or so, pull the drill out, take some compressed air, blow all the shavings out, use some penetrating oil like WD-40 or PB Blaster, whatever of your choice, whatever you like. Spray a little oil in there, drill some more, pull it back out, blow out the shavings, put some more penetrating, and keep doing that until you get to that mark right there that you made. Drilling it all the way out until you get to your mark that you made. Then you're going to take your drill bit out, blow out the hole really good with compressed air, make sure there's no metal shavings or anything in there. Then you're going to insert your tap, and you're going to tap the hole until you get to the alignment mark that you made on it here. So you'll tap it all the way down. So you're going to spin your tap in with your standard tap wrench until your mark that you made right there lines up with the top of the guide here. So on this Toyota Camry that I'm working on with the 2.4, it was 3 inches deep. Drilled it out with the extra 25 millimeter drill, and then tapped it to our marks lined up. Now we're just going to spin the tap back out, blow it out with compressed air. Blowing it out, I'm going to use some brake clean parts washer and spray it in the hole. And basically, I want to get all the let me get a full can. I'm gonna get a full can here, and spray it in the hole, and then blow it out a few more times. And I want to try to get all the oil out and dry it up. The hole is blown out completely. I put my guide back in. Now what I did was I took my insert and screwed it onto the driver tool here until it bottomed out like that. Now you're going to take, what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of the thread lock Loctite that comes with it on the kit, and you're going to put it on the tip. You're going to put a good little bead, a little thin bead of so it'll look like this. Now you're going to take this and thread it down into the hole until you get to your alignment mark here. It'll be flush right here. So you'll thread it in. I'm just going to use my tap wrench here to thread it in. It should get a little tight as you get close to it at the bottom. So once you get to your mark, then you can go ahead and spin your tool back out, and the insert will stay inside the block. So after removing the driver tool and the insert stayed in, you can go ahead and remove your plate. You can clean up all your surfaces, all your shavings and stuff like that. Go ahead and clean all that up. So now you're just gonna take off your packing tape and blow everything out, get it good and clean. And now you're ready, after you get it all cleaned up, now you're ready to, if you have more holes to do, you can just reduplicate the same process. If not, after you cleaned it up really well, then you're able to put your head gasket back on, put your cylinder head back on, and torque your head bolts back down. And that'll complete the job of repairing stripped out head bolts on a Toyota 2.4 liter engine. I'm Brian Essick from How To Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos. Encourage you to subscribe and invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. Thank you again for watching.